Hello and welcome to part 9 of the Building MotherLoad in 3D tutorial. In part number 9 we're going to create the first layer of the MotherLoad game, which is the grass layer. So I was having a bit of problems at first trying to get this to work, but now I understand what I've done wrong, and let's get going. So you've got your player. I renamed the cube to player, and then you've got your main camera, which is within the player. And if we hit play, 2 seconds of free. So you have to freeze the constraints for Z, for both. And now if I was to hit play, you can see that the height of the cube is relative to, the feet is compared to that. Alright, so that works fine. But now what we want to do is we want to create the first layer, the grass layer. So if you open up your script, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new variable called grass, and do this as a game object. Next we're going to create a variable called next x, which is going to be equal to 0. Sorry. Then a new function called function start, like that. And in this we're going to type in invoke repeating I'm going to restart. I'm going to invoke repeating. Now I realize this is probably not the best way of doing it, but for now it works, so I'm going to do it. Call that one first layer, and start at 0 and do it every 0.1 seconds. Now in a function called first layer, we're going to do var I believe it was var grass equals instantiate she8 grass and I believe that's all we need for now. Yep, that works fine. So the reason I'm not adding the position and stuff is because wherever my grass prefab is, it's gonna inherit its position, rotation, and things like that. So if you go in in Unity, and create a new cube and call this one grass, and then center its position to 0, 0, 0, actually on the Y -1, and then the player I'm gonna put 0, so we are perfectly aligned. Actually I'm gonna put myself up to about 0.5 so we can see the gap, and then go create a new folder called prefabs, and then within that create a new prefab called grass, and then drag the grass in here, and then go to main camera and drag the grass onto the game objects, and then delete that. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to work, but if I hit play, yeah. Alright, so we have to set up the next X. So actually what we're going to need to do is, unlike I previously thought, we're going to need to do grass and then a position. So this one's going to be next X, and then after that 0, 0 and 0, 0, and then I believe it needs a rotation, so transform dot rotation, and then close it off. Below that we want to do next x plus plus, and then grass dot name equals grass plus next x. game object in float float. Let me pause it here just while I fix this, not to waste time. Yeah, and I forgot that I have to do a vector 3. Vector 3 x 0 0, and then instead of transform I'm just gonna do quaternion identity. Right, that should work fine now. Yeah. If I hit play, you'll see it automatically creates a lot of them. Now it's gonna go over 100, and really all I want is about 50. So what I do is in the update function, I do if next x equals 50, cancel invoke first layer, and then done. So here we go. Once it reaches 50, it stops. And then on your first scene, here we go. We got a beautiful line. So that's it for this tutorial, and next we're going to get going with the second layer. Bye bye.